This is Tree Guys and an Appetite. We are a semi-professional organization that reviews lunch, breakfast, and dinner places. This winter we are reviewing breakfast places. We've been to a few already, but we might revisit them. Where are we going today, AG?
We are going to Mapleberry, Carroll Stream. So a small joint. You know, there's been mixed reviews up and down, so we're gonna, check it out. See what it's a little weird.
Sorry about that.
So it's Tuesday, December 5th.
Yep.
About 12 o'clock. A little late.
Yeah, we should do this a little earlier. It is Tuesday. Tuesday is the day that we usually go out because all of us are free. Mapleberry. Where is it again?
It's in Carroll Stream.
We're going to Carroll Stream. We're in the suburbs of Chicago. That's where most of these places we're going to be. Actually, we might be...
right now,
you're on the phone?
You're on an episode of Tree Guys and an Appetite. What? You're on an episode of Tree Guys and an Appetite.
Really, man? What? I mean, really. You know what?
Yeah, so I got a call. I had to take it.
Yeah, no.
You don't take it during
all this is being cut out. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So Mapleberry. Garrett, why don't you tell us a little bit about
I've been to Mapleberry once back in the day when I was actually after Bartlett's in Bartlett high school after their prom. It's a little bit of a hangover day, so I wasn't really.
All right, let's move past that and let's talk a little bit about Mapleberry. You got any, facts about Mapleberry?
Yeah, it's mainly a breakfast place.
You know where you're going?
I don't.
They're known, for.
Gary, do you know where we're going?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
We're turning right on Army Trail.
Oh, all right.
It's like a comfort food, quick bite place. It's it's a nice setting.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
people typically spend like an hour there.
We went over that.
Yeah. So this is the first episode of Three Guys and an Appetite. I'm Zach. That's Luke.
Hi.
It's my brother. We're related.
Hello.
That's my retarded cousin Garrett.
How you doing?
I'm just kidding. He's not retarded.
State basketball player.
Yeah, so once a week, we'll be posting up videos like this, and it won't be as long as this. It'll be right to the chase, about 5-minute videos, and we'll just tell you our impression of the place. And we're not professionals in any way, but we figure we're average Joes, and we can give you some good information. So, is there anything else you guys want to say?
My name is real life Steve Glass, if anyone wanted to know that.
Actually, I can turn here. So we'll bring the video back up once we get there, and yeah.
So I ordered the.
So we're here at Mapleberry.
Mapleberry, yeah. I ordered 2 things. Just to mix it up. I got an Irish skillet and some cinnamon swirl French toast. So feeling a little.
What'd you get, Luke?
I got the Denver omelet with pumpkin pancakes and hash browns and
Nice.
water.
I got the Mediterranean omelet. They do offer egg whites here, which is nice, and they offer 2 different types of cooking your omelets, grilled or pan-based. It's less.
It's kind of a basic thing. You don't really need to put in the video there. I think it's just orders.
A nice little. My own little
they
coffee
give you
there.
your own coffee. So
I think it's just orders and you're out of there.
Carafe of water. Seems like a nice place. We'll see how the food is.
There.
So the food came out. It's the Mediterranean omelet.
Is that Irish skillet? corned
Irish
beef,
skillet.
and the French toast.
French
cinnamon.
toast.
Pumpkin pancakes, Denver omelet.
All looks pretty good. All right, so just got finished eating at
Mapleberry.
In
And Bartlett.
Bartlett. Carroll Stream, my bad. And well, Luke, kick us off, man.
All right. Well, I had the pumpkin pancakes and Denver omelet. to start off, the cheese in the omelet it was not hot. It was just a slice of cheese. And then just the service was garbage. Service, I'm giving probably a 1 out of 5. Food, I'll give it 2 out of 5 on the food. The atmosphere, it was kind of warm in the restaurant there. Me and Garrett had to take off our coats. I don't want that. So I'll probably give maybe another 2 for the atmosphere. Overall, I'm giving it a 1.5 out of 5. So I thought, in my eyes, I'm never going back to Mapleberry. So Garrett, if you want to take over now, go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, I actually got 2 orders because I really wanted to try the French toast, cinnamon, pumpkin French toast. So I actually got that and the Irish skillet. Irish skillet, obviously, for me, I thought it was real good. Actually, the corned beef was tasty, and it was salted to the right amount. Other than that, I was not very thrilled with the French toast. I'm actually really upset that I wasted money on that. The service I thought was decent until the end of the meal, where she was really screwing up her order. Had to ask what to put on the bill and what not to, and then we were told to change our bill order.
There was a malfunction
it was just terrible, and and then they asked Luke and Zach how much they wanted to tip, and
you're not supposed to ask how much you want to tip.
Weird,
it's not right.
And then lastly, yeah, it was warm, man. I know I'm a warm guy, but I was sweating in there, so that's all for me. I'm gonna give it a, just because of the terrible service, I'm gonna have to go 2 out of 5.
So I ordered the Mediterranean omelet. It was decent. The only thing that really brought the food together was the feta cheese that was inside of it. Other than that, the eggs were kind of tasteless. I couldn't really taste the spinach or the tomatoes either. Tomatoes were a little pale. The coffee didn't taste that good. It tasted like a little bit of water. The service, not good. Walked in, sat down, she gave us some menus. It's all well and good. Asked what we wanted for our drinks, and she so we sat down, and she brought out only 2 water cups. There's 3 of us sitting there. Only 2 sets of silverware. There were 3 of us sitting there. I didn't like the way they brought the ketchup out. They didn't have a bottle. They had these little containers. I don't know. It wasn't very inviting. There was a lot of issues with the check. We weren't checked on while we were eating, as if we wanted anything, at least until the end.
We had to preserve our ketchup.
It was the atmosphere. It was okay. It was kind of a pale breakfast place. It was roomy, but overall, I'd probably give it a 2 out of 5. Am I going back there again? Probably not. It wasn't good overall.
It wasn't good.
Anything else you guys want to add?
I don't get upset a lot after eating, but at restaurants, I actually got a little ticked. Really, the service was garbage. You have a bad day, don't bring it into work. F off. Really?
Now, this is not a McDonald's restaurant. It's not the bottom of the chain. It's not, just try to avoid it as much as you can. But it's not a place where you get excited to go to eat breakfast.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yep. So this concludes our first video stream, whatever you want to call it.
Episode.
Three guys and an appetite.
3.
It's 3 guys in a tree.
3 guys in a tree.
3 guys.
3 guys in an appetite. What are we gonna do next week? What are we gonna do next week?
We're probably gonna hit up either
Mapleberry.
Wildberry, we got Eggs Incorporated. We still got
think-
Dino's, Bentley's, Millie's.
I think we should say Wildberry for like a nice
So
snowy, like a nice
all
snow
these
day. Gary.
areas are all these restaurants are in the suburbs of Chicago. We might branch out towards Chicago eventually, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But thanks for joining us, and we'll hope to see you next week.
Like, subscribe, tweet.